day again, my wonderful and blessed listeners. I bring to you a breaking news. Key news headline: Federal government to give $100 each to Ukraine returnee. The news in full. Each Ukraine returnee of Nigerian descent will get $100 each, which is around 41,679 naira from the federal government on the arrival at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja. It was reported that an Air Peace charter flight evacuated Nigerians fleeing Ukraine from Poland on Friday morning. About 2,000 Nigerians have fled Ukraine amid a Russian invasion to neighboring countries, according to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyema. The federal government on Wednesday said it has approved $8.5 million for the evacuation of their citizens. According to Minister of State of Foreign Affairs Zubair Dada, the countries where the pickups flights would headed include Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, and Romania. 2 flights from Air Peace, one from Max Air, and the other carried out the evacuation exercise. The federal government on Friday gave all returnees from Ukraine $100, which is about 48,000 naira each, to ameliorate their suffering in Ukraine. This is contained in a statement by Mr. Abdulrahman Balogun, the head of the Media and Public Relations, Nigeria in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Abuja. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the first batch of 450 Nigerians stranded in Ukraine returned home from Romania through the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja. Balogun said the returnees, mostly students, arrived in Nigeria with a Max Air flight 747 at 7:10 a.m. Nigerian students who just got evacuated from Ukraine amidst the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine react while disembarking from the chartered plane after landing in Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja on March 4, 2022. A first batch of 415 Nigerian students who were studying in Ukraine were flown back home on Friday, according to the AFP reporters at the airport in the capital, Abuja. He, however, said that the evacuees from Poland could not return on Thursday because their flight was rescheduled for Friday to arrive in Abuja at 2:30 p.m. He also added that Air Peace left on Thursday to pick the passengers from Hungary and was expected to arrive at Abuja at 4:30 p.m. The federal government of Nigeria are actually set to give each Nigerian returning from Ukraine $100 each for transportation and feeding. The Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Zubair Dada, said this government will give the returnees the money after their clearance at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. This followed the release of $8.5 million by the Nigerian government for the immediate evacuation of 5,000 stranded Nigerians as a result of the Russia-Ukraine war. We also recall that the first batch of Nigerians stranded in Ukraine following Russia's invasion arrived in Abuja, the nation's capital. The citizens, numbering 416, were brought into the country from Romania via Max Air at about 7:10 a.m. on Friday. Most of the returning citizens who are students studying in the warring zone were received by Edward Adedokun, Director Search and Rescue of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, officials of the Nigeria in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, and the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. President Muhammadu Buhari also spoke on the evacuation of stranded Nigerians from Ukraine on the 4th March 2022. President Muhammadu Buhari speaks on the evacuation of stranded Nigerians from Ukraine. President Muhammadu Buhari has applauded the evacuation of stranded Nigerians from Ukraine. According to the spokesman Femi Adesina, the Nigerian leader stated that the welfare of Nigerians wherever they are is paramount to his government. Speaking at a town hall meeting with the groups of Nigeria in Kenya on Thursday, Buhari said his administration has shown that it cares about Nigerians with the evacuation of stranded Nigerians in Ukraine. President Muhammadu Buhari, who was represented at the event of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Oyema, said his government evacuated stranded Nigerians in Libya. South Africa has done the same in Ukraine. He said, on our part as the government, we shall continue to defend the interests of all Nigerians wherever they may be. We have demonstrated this over time as we have had cause to evacuate our citizens in harm's way abroad. We did it in Libya, South Africa, and we have just commenced doing the same in Ukraine, where thousands of our citizens, especially students, are trapped by the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, also urged Nigerians living in Kenya to continue to protect the image of the country and respect the law of their host country. He also commended Nigerians in Kenya for unity and that exists among them, asked them to come to Nigeria and make use of their resources, talent, skills, and global exposure. The federal government of Nigeria on Friday has given all the Ukraine returnees $100 each to ameliorate their suffering in Ukraine. It was contained in a statement by Mr. Abdurrahman Balogun, the head of media and public relations, Nigeria in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Abuja. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the first batch of 450 students stranded in Ukraine returned home from Romania through the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport, Abuja. Balogun also said that the returnees, mostly students, arrived in Nigeria with MAX Air 747 at 7:10 a.m. Nigerian students who just got evacuated from Ukraine amidst the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine react while disembarking from the chartered plane after landing at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja. Most of the returnee citizens, who are mostly students studying in the warring zone, were received by Edward Adidokun, who is the Director Search and Rescue of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. Officials of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, and the Nigeria Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. The Minister of State from Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Zaburi Zada, said the government will give the returnees the money after their clearance at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja.